No, but that's what it is out in the bay. It's like Royal Soup.
Thank you everyone for coming. We'll get started here. I don't want to hold up dinner. I know everybody's probably hungry on a Friday night. So we have a great buffet tonight and some hors d'oeuvres. Most of you have obviously been in the trunk show. How long will he be here, Carl?
Till 8 o'clock.
Till 8 o'clock. So some great things up there. They're always Peter Millard does a great job for us. So anything you can do to get ready for the summer clothing-wise is great. So, the purpose of tonight, we're going to hold these meetings for all new members as we progress into the summer. We'll do cocktail parties, and you're more than welcome to come to any of them you want. Yeah, not mandatory, but as we get new members in, the referral program has been great for us. So we'll hold these every month. You'll see some notifications, but it's pretty much the same thing going to be covered each month. So, but if you want a refresher or some nice hors d'oeuvres, come on in. So the purpose of tonight is to accomplish a couple things. One, to introduce myself to the new members, some of our staff members, talk about some policies, some procedures. We don't want it to be preachy, and we promise not to be that way. But also some of the amenities, some of the opportunities you can have here at the club, to make your membership better, to make it more encompassing. Sometimes we do hear some negatives that, I didn't know you had tennis courts, or I didn't know there was a sauna in the men's room. And we don't like that, so we want you to know everything and so that you can make the most out of your membership. So hopefully with all of our presenters here today, at the end you'll know, what's available and what works best for you. But, as we speak for everything, we can speak here for hours. The one message if you can take away is we're all here because we love to be here. Any one of us can work at Applebee's or Chili's or Resort Golf Course. We're here at Sunny Hanna because we love to be here. We love the members of the club. We love the area. Many of the staff members, I'll go through, some of them have been here for many, many years because we truly love to be here. So anything we can do to make your membership better, please let us know. If there's something that you've seen somewhere else, something they could make better for you, please don't hesitate to ask. You're not, some people say, I hate to ask, I hate to bother you. We want that. We welcome that. Because so many of our great ideas have come from one suggestion from one member. And we'll take it, and it's better as the club, makes the club stronger. So please don't hesitate. Myself, Carl, Tara, anybody that you see, let us know any way we can make the membership better for you. So really appreciate that. Some of these policies, all these policies have been mailed to you in your packets. They're also on the website as well. But as they change, we'll change them on the website and through different communications. And so that's kind of where I want to start with some of our communications. We do so many things here at the club. We're very proud of them. We want to get the message out to the membership. So it's not a one-size-fits-all. It used to be mailing was a great thing, then email. This day and age, it's so many different communication methods. So what we do is we do several. One is our website, sunnyhannacountryclub.com. There's some login instructions in your packet that you got. So I encourage you to go on there. One for billing, you can pay your bill online. But we also have under the Member Central section, we put the club's finances on there. So after the board meeting every month, we put the monthly income statement balance sheet up there so you can see the financial health of your club. We also put the minutes from the board meeting so you can see what was discussed at the Board of Governors meeting. So you can always stay in tune with what's happening at the club. And then you can ask any questions based on those. And throughout the year, like I said, if we make a policy change, if we want to change the bylaws, we'll put notices up there too. So as you go in there, you can log in there. You can log into 4Ts to make your reservations. So just slide over to the Member Central section. You can see everything that's going on at the club and the various opportunities there. From there, we do a newsletter. We do a monthly newsletter. We email that out. We try to get it out before the first of the month. So we email that out to everybody. If you don't have your emails to us, I think most do, please email me or talk to Chrissy at the front desk. We'll get you on there. If you have multiple emails, wives, kids, it's unlimited how many emails we can do. So the more the merrier. So please share any email addresses with us. It's a great tool. Then we also do some printed newsletters as well. So there's a handful of printed. If you don't have email or you don't have access to a computer, we have those at the front desk as well for you to pick up. And in the newsletter, we do 2 months of a calendar. So we do the current month. So May's newsletter has May's calendar in it. It also has June. So it helps you plan out a little bit ahead of time. So hopefully that can help the membership. Another great tool we use, we pretty much post every day on Facebook. Carl posts a lot, I post a lot, the chef does videos, Mark will post pictures of the course. So if you're a Facebook user, we use that a lot here, both for information and just for fun, to let you know what's happening at the club. We'll post during the wintertime, some snowstorms or whatever, just to kind of keep you informed of what's happening. We do a weekly email on Mondays. We call it the events. Basically just a synopsis of the week ahead. We put the Chef's Daily Specials. We put the various events happening in the week, Carl's golf tournaments. So once again, if you check your email Monday, Tuesday, you'll know exactly what's going on for the week. You can ask any questions or sign up from there as well. And then we do flyers. You'll see flyers all over the club. I'm sure you've already seen them. Yes, we try to hit flyers pretty good. We recently have done, you haven't seen many, but we're involved with the mass calling program. I try to only keep that. I don't want to bug you with calls. Nobody likes those. So I try to keep those for like membership meetings, things like that, where I want to reach out to the whole membership. So I'll place a call, and you might get a robo call, as we call it, from me. But it's a great communication tool. And we also have group texting. So there's flyers all around the club. If you want to get on the group texting, text 292929 to Sunny Hannah, and you'll be involved in that group texting as well. So once again, I try to limit those. And then finally, the Board of Governors has done a great job. We started this last year of doing quarterly membership meetings. We used to do just one meeting with the board, the annual meeting. Now we do them every quarter. So you have to see the financial health of the club, the successes, the failures, if we do have any bylaw proposals or anything like that. So we encourage you to keep an eye out for those and attend those. They're really, really informative, and the conversations we have from those meetings are phenomenal. So I love them. I love that opportunity. So we try to get the message out as much as possible. And with that, it's not a one-man show. Obviously, it's not a two-man show. We have a great staff here. To introduce a couple of the staff members, some you'll be hearing from tonight. Myself, I've been here for 13 years at various positions. I'm from Pittsburgh, originally from the Pittsburgh area. My family's from Myersdale. So my dad got a job in Pittsburgh before I was born, so I'm a Pittsburgh guy. But most of my family's from Myersdale, so right over the hill. Carl has been with us for about 5 years now, I believe. He's from Hawaii, so Myersdale, Hawaii, the same thing, so we've loved him. So he's easy there. But Tara Carr's our events planner. She's been here for about 5 years. Born and raised in Johnstown. Spent some time in New York, so she then came back to Johnstown a couple years back. So we're very thankful to have her back and with us. Bobby Helsel, he's our head chef. Bobby's been with us for 30 plus years. So Bobby's been here, started as a dishwasher, worked his way up through all the ranks in the kitchen, doing a phenomenal job for us. Probably one of the most dedicated employees I've ever worked with. Not even in Sunny Hannah, just period. He loves this club, loves the members, loves the staff. Really, really is dedicated to Sunny Hannah. So, great guy. Maria Lick, she's our controller. So, she does all the finances, HR things. And then with her, Brian Bicko is our billing. So if you do have a statement, you have a question about your dues, your billing, you see something on your bill that doesn't make sense, Brian or Maria is the person to call there. So please feel free to give them a call or an email. And all their information is on the website as well. I'm Jared Stewart. Jared's been with us for about 10 years. He's our men's locker room attendant. Great guy, once again, dedicated to the club, knows the membership, passionate about golf. On his days off, you'll see him out there caddying. In the wintertime, you'll see him up here doing clubhouse maintenance. So he's one of those guys who'll do anything the club needs. Really, really great guy. So I encourage you to meet him. Mark Leppert, he's our ground superintendent. This is Mark's second full season here, but he has over 20 years experience, 20 plus years. He worked at Indiana Country Club over the hill for 20 years. Really, the course is incredible. I don't have to tell you that. So he's done a phenomenal job and is doing a phenomenal job. So we're very, very thankful to have him here with us. Chrissy Bennell, Chrissy's our receptionist. Chrissy as well has been here 30 plus years. So she has a great club history, knows all the history of the club, knows anything. So if you have any questions, as you make reservations, any questions about events and things like that, she's a great resource for you. So please, she's at the front desk pretty much most days. She can help you out. And Kelsey Rygard, you'll see her in the dining rooms tonight. She's been with us for about 7 years. Started as a server, became a bartender. Now she's a dining room and bar supervisor. So worked her way up through the ranks as well. Great worker. So some great people, and I only touched the surface. There's well over 100 employees here during the season. So hopefully you'll get a chance to meet them and see what wonderful people they are. And once again, we're all dedicated to making your membership as special as can be. We love doing that. We love doing those special little touches. So anything we can do. Moving to some of the amenities. Some of the things we have, like I said, some people know we have them, some people don't. We have a fitness center. We installed that a couple years down. That's actually right below us on the first floor. 2 rooms. We have a lot of cardiovascular equipment, some weight training, some aerobic areas. That's open every day, even when the club is closed. It's actually only closed 2 days out of the year, Christmas Day and New Year's Day. Otherwise, it's open. So even if you see the club is closed, like on a Monday we close, it's open. And it's open at 5 a.m. every day. So our staff is here at 4:30 a.m. to open up the building, so you're more than welcome to come in. And we have quite a few people that come at 5:30, so that's good. Our pools, obviously we're getting those ready. They open Memorial Day weekend, so we're a couple weeks away from there. We actually have 3 pools. We have a one lap pool, as we call it, the main pool. And we also have kind of unique a diving well. So it's a 10-foot deep diving well. It's a square, and they used to do actually high dive competitions off there. And it's a pretty neat thing. Insurance reasons we had to take the high dive away, unfortunately. But we still have a diving board, and the kids and some adults have a lot of times flipping around and into the diving tank there. And then we also have a baby pool. We have a baby pool area that's fully gated, locked, and secured, so the parents can have there. Plenty of shade down there. We have a pool snack shop, locker room facilities, both men's and ladies, for day use. So that's a great thing. One thing I'll ask there is if you do use the pool, it's a health code regulation that all members and guests sign in. basically for, if it's a disease or something, I hate to say that, but that's why they do it. So if you could, we have a sign-in table down there. Please sign in, sign your guests in. There's towels down there as well. That's where we hand those out. So we can get into the habit of signing in. That'd be really great. It helps us with staffing and usage as well. So if I could ask you there. Right below us actually is our wine cellar. We installed that in 2006. It's been a great addition to the club. I'm a little bit partial to it because I'm the sommelier here, the resident wino as I call it. But it's been a great thing. We do a lot of wine dinners here, a lot of high-end dinners. A lot of wine pairings and things. So it's really allowed the club to buy some great wines and to store them properly. And then we also, in that wine cellar, we have member wine lockers. So if you want to store wine here at the club, we call it the Wine Society. You can have a membership. You get discounts on wine, discounts on corkage, and we can store your wine here for you. So if you're interested in that, please see me alongside. It's a limited availability, but we can work to get you there. So tennis courts. A lot of people don't know we have tennis courts. They're actually right kind of diagonally there off of number 18 and in between number 9. We have 2 courts. We have a tennis pro, Mike Cush. He does lessons and clinics. So if you're interested in that, it's something we're getting it cleaned up and ready for the season as we speak. So that should be operational here shortly. And we have a business center upstairs that's fairly new, our colony room. It's a small room, seats about 10 to 12. We can see more around the perimeter, but we have Wi-Fi up there. We have hardwired internet, webcam. We have a flat screen TV, so you can have a private meeting in there. And a lot of our members use that for lunch, dinner meetings. Like I said, you have your own restrooms up there. You're completely private. Nobody's going to bother you. So it's a great resource for that. And speaking of Wi-Fi, the whole clubhouse is Wi-Fi, has covered with Wi-Fi. And last year we actually installed Wi-Fi that covers the pool area. So if you're down at the pool, you can bring your iPad, your iPhone, your phone, and use Wi-Fi, anything Wi-Fi accessible. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Just going into some opportunities, Tara will speak more on more of the banquet side. Obviously she's best in that. But some of the things we also do that are in conjunction with some of our amenities at our pool. Jay Hicks is our pool manager. He's been here for about 14 years now. He's a teacher over at Omos, so loves the kids. He also coaches at YMCA, coaches at the Westmont Hilltop. He does swim lessons for the kids. So it's a great opportunity to bring your kids up. They're great teachers. Him and his lifeguards are great people. And they also have a swim team. So the kids want an activity to do during the summertime. The Sunnyhanna swim team is pretty strong. So we've done very well in our local district. So with the tennis court, Mike Cush does do tennis lessons and clinics. So if you or your kids, grandkids, anything wants some lessons, please contact Mike or contact me. I can get you in contact with him. But that's another thing that we can offer. Carl and his crew do an amazing job with junior golf. So if you have little ones in the family that are getting into golf, that want to learn, they do great lessons. I'm sure Carl will talk more, but they do a phenomenal program of kind of stepping them up as they grow and as their game grows throughout the program. It's wonderful to see those kids evolve throughout the years. We do tonight, Friday nights, we do family fun night where the kids come. We're doing it downstairs tonight, but pretty soon we're going to be doing it outside once the pool opens. You bring your kids up. We occupy your kids. We play with them. We do crafts. We do games. We don't watch your kids. We're not a daycare. We're not allowed to say that. So the parents have to be an eye shot, but it gives you an opportunity to have a nice dinner, by yourselves or with friends. And your kids are right over there, but they're being entertained. They're having a great time as well. So mom and dad can have a great time. Like I said, we do it on the patio during the summertime, and the kids run around the lawn. They do pool games, so it's a really great time. You'll see a lot of activity with that. And similarly, we have in July sports camp. Tara's really done a great job with that. That's grown every year. How many did we do last year?
67.
67 kids. Amazing group. We do kayaking in the swimming pool. We do fishing down at the pond. We do tennis, golf, all kinds of different activities. It's all week long, 7 a.m. to like 1-ish, 2-ish, 2. And then we do a big party on Friday night. So the kids love it. They have a great time with it. The parents love it because we take care. And we employ teachers from Westmont and the local area to help us with the kids, as well as our own students who are basically taking that as their college career. So a great time with that. Has grown tremendously over the years. So I'll end here with just a couple policies. We've got to talk a little bit rules and regulations, But basically the policies, and this encompasses the whole club. I'll pretty much focus on the clubhouse here. But they're common sense. You've all been out to great clubs and great resorts and things like that. So we're not strict by any means. We have some rules and regulations, customs, if you will. We want to keep some traditions true to Sunnyhanna. So once again, they're all in your packet that was emailed to you. They're all on the website, so you can refer to those at any time. A couple main topics I want to hit that some people have confusion about or sometimes forget. Tonight you'll see it. You go back to the bar in the fairway. The fairway grill, we call it, is our main bar area. And that has the 6 tables in front of that. Back in 2004, we did a clubhouse renovation where there was a brick wall actually there. So the fairway was its own room, and then the room beside it was called the Horizon Room. Well, in 2004, we took that brick wall down to make it one big room. So the first 6 tables in the fairway, we like to keep those open for our members, open for the golfers, open for people, so we don't reserve those. So those tables are not reservable. Even on a busy night like tonight, you're more than welcome to eat there, but we can't hold it for you. And one thing is, because we want to keep them open for the golfers, maybe somebody hit an errant shot on the course, or maybe somebody lost $1 or $2 on the course, we like to keep the kids off of those tables. Sometimes some expletives fly, there's some drinking going on. So, it never happens here at Short Stories, but, but so we do, any kids we like to keep to the Horizon Room and the Lowell Room. So we can keep those areas clear there. And speaking of reservations, once again, you'll see tonight the clubhouse is packed, which is a great thing. We love it. But when people walk in, we don't have a table ready for you. And we'd love to have a table ready for you. We want to welcome you. We don't want you to wait for a table. And it also helps us with staffing. Us as managers, we take the fiduciary responsibility of this club very, very serious. We're working with your money. So we want to do our best job in staffing so that, if we have a great reservation system, we know who's coming, we know when they're coming, we can staff properly. So it really helps us out with that, and it helps your experience because you can come in and boom, your table's ready, it's watered, it's buttered, you're ready to go, you're not waiting around, the servers aren't scrambling to get your table, you're not stuck in a corner because we had to fit you in. So anything you can do with reservations, we really appreciate it. And that also goes for club events, golf events, clubhouse events, because unfortunately sometimes we've had to cancel some really great events because we just weren't getting the reservations. And we have bands and expenses that if we're not going to get the reservations, we're going to cancel them. Then the day of the event, we get an influx of reservations. It's already canceled, unfortunately. And we hate that. We love to do events. We want to do the events as much as possible. So the earlier you can reserve, the better we can do. We really, really appreciate that. And one minor thing I'll end here with is hats and cell phones. Hats are permitted in the clubhouse, only in the Fairway Grill in the Red Room. So we ask that you take your hats off in the dining rooms, but they are available. You can, as you come in from golf or something, in the Fairway and downstairs in the Red Room bar. But otherwise, the dining room is just common courtesy. And in the dining rooms, we ask you not to have conversations on your cell phone. If you want to text or check your website or something, by all means. But if you have a conversation, you can step in the hallway or something, or even outside now that the weather's turning. We really appreciate it. So sounds good. Well, that's enough of me. I hope I didn't talk too fast there. I don't want to keep you from dinner too long. But with that, I'll introduce Mr. Yerger, Mr. John Yerger. He's the one of the co-chairs of the Sunnyhanna Amateur. So that's an amazing tournament. Hopefully you've all heard about it coming up, and we're really excited for it. So thank you, sir.
I'll try to be very, very brief. I think the best endorsement for the tournament really is if you walk the halls here. Many people take for granted that many of us have been members for a long time, take for granted seeing pictures of an Arnold Palmer at the age of 18, a Jack Nicklaus at the age of 16, Tiger Woods at the age of 16. The list goes on and on. We are only one of two entities that have pictures of its history from the beginning to the end. It's ourselves, the United States Golf Association. That just shows you how rare the collection of photos we have here, and really how exceptional our history is. We're the only tournament, other than the United States Amateur, that can claim to have Phil Mickelson, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and Arnold Palmer playing this event. Championship golf started at Sunnyhanna in 1936. Sunnyhanna Invitational ended in 1951 because there was a thing called a Calcutta, which was a gambling pool. People actually bid for players. Well, they managed to keep it a private event, but then the gambling community managed to find a way to infiltrate it, and the purse one year was over $100,000. Well, you can figure on 1949 what kind of money that translates into today. They realized they had a problem, so they brought it to an end. 3 years later, members of this club, Charlie Kunkel, Howard Picking, and several others decided that they wanted to bring championship golf back to Sunnyhanna. And with that, the Sunnyhanna Amateur started. It was the first 72-hole major amateur tournament in the country, and it's still going today. And if you think of all the changes that have gone on in this community, in this country, to have something to have a history that goes all the way back to 1951 is pretty incredible. There's some really special aspects to this tournament. One that started initially was that members would house players. If you're interested in doing that, please let us know. It's an incredible experience. These are great young guys. We'll have this year players coming from 16 other countries. In fact, we'll have 6 players flying here from the Mexican Amateur. One is the #1 ranked player in the world. He's 18 years old. He's from Santiago, Chile, and he's excited to come here. Think about it. How many times do the best in the world want to come from Peru or Chile or Mexico, Zimbabwe? So that tells you the significance of the tournament and its reputation within the game. 2 years ago, the tournament became a nonprofit entity. And with that, you now can make charitable donations, which cover several meals during the week of the tournament. Last year, we donated $15,000 to Project Backpack, which provides weekend meals for children in our community that otherwise may go hungry. The bottom line, it's a great activity for our club. It's certainly that's something that establishes a national reputation for our club that is, for a community this size, that you go to other countries or other states, they know about Sunnyhanna Country Club because of the Sunnyhanna Amateur. It's great for our community and it's great for our club. So we ask that you participate. Please come up. It's free of charge. Bring your friends. If you've got grandchildren, children, please bring them. The kids love having kids out here. I can assure you, when we were kids, everyone followed the players staying at their house. Regrettably, the first couple years, my parents' house, 2 couples, they were having their honeymoon in my parents' house. And they finished last. I wonder why. But in all seriousness, we really appreciate the support of the membership, and we hope that you'll participate in the tournament and become a part of a great tradition. So thank you for joining Sunnyhanna. It's great to have you here. And if you have any questions, Ernie, you know where to reach me, and anyone else, please let us know. We want you to be a member and a participant in all the great activities that take place here. So thanks for your time.
Oh, hi there. I am, I guess, best for last, and even better than that is I don't have any rules. I don't have any rules. Just really quickly, I am super lucky, like Carl said, I throw parties for a living. I'm actually, in my opinion, even luckier that I came back to Johnstown. I'm so blessed to be back here. I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in, to be able to give back to the amazing members of Sunnyhanna. I grew up here as a kid with my grandparents, so it's super cool, super cool. I'm just going to very quickly go over some of the rules, not rules, joking, rooms, and just some of the little policies and whatnot. We'll kind of start at the top. We have, as Ron had mentioned, the media room. It's awesome. It is either super full or utterly available. Today I had someone call me at 11:10 saying, oh my gosh, I need a business meeting. Can I have the colony room? No problem. 12 o'clock, 50 minutes, they had their meeting room. It's great because it's completely integrated. The hardwire internet service, you can teleconference, you can video conference, everything. Across from there, we have the president's room. The president's room fits up to 100 people. That room is, I think, pretty special is because it has its own bar that's built into the walls. It's original from 90 years ago. It's absolutely beautiful. On this floor, we have our sunroom, which is a great room. For smaller, more intimate things, it's also nice to use if you have something very large because it hooks right into the ballroom. On the other end, we have the Sunnyhanna room, the most picturesque room, no matter what the season. You overlook the first fairway now, you see the beautiful plush greens. In the fall, you see as many colors as Mother Nature can create. In the winter, the beautiful ice scapes on the trees. It's amazing. That room can fit up to 50. We do a lot of showers and christenings and whatnot in there. And then downstairs, we have our wine room and our red room, which are amazing. If you want to have a hot date night, surprise Mrs. Peterson, give me a call and say, I would like to have an intimate dinner for 2 in front of the fireplace. No problem. I got you. If you want something a little nicer for a group of people, a great wine dinner, we could put both rooms together. Again, that room has its own bar. Original. Beautiful woodwork. Have a great wine dinner in the wine room, cocktails and hors d'oeuvres in the red room. Fabulous. Basically, the point is that we have everything here. I could do anything for you, from simple to I want to have a wine dinner, no problem, we'll make it perfect. Or you want something very intricate and very personalized. We can uplight the walls. I can get special linens. Whatever you need, I've got it for you. Whether it's something that takes 2 years to plan or 40 minutes like this morning. Just give me a call. I can take care of whatever you need. Sam, that was easy. All right, now everybody enjoy dinner.
With that, I will thank you. Thank you so much for attending. Hopefully we didn't keep you too long. We get excited about what we do here, so sometimes we get a little long-winded. So please, thank you so much again. Enjoy your membership. Give us a call. Have a great time tonight. The Peter Millard Junk Show is still going on. Grab some cocktails. The buffet. We have a nice Italian buffet tonight, so hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah.